This is the Black Star review of Clinamen at the Park Avenue Armory. Welcome back, Black Stars. I'm Anastasia X, and I love art almost as much as I love Black people, so I started Black Star Reviews to shine a light on Black creativity in New York City and beyond. Now, I should say that this particular work is not by a Black artist. This one is very different, but the way that it impacted me felt important enough to write about and also to make this essay. So I don't want you in the comments talking about, now what does this have to do? Because I'll tell you right now, this one is a little different. But before we go further, let's take a moment for the ancestors. Ashe. Now the review that I'm about to read you could read for yourself on my website, blackstarreviews.com. I don't mind reading it to you, but I just want you to know that it also exists on my website. And if you're not already following me on social media, my handle is at blackstar.reviews. I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram. And there's actually so much more to see on those channels. So if you're only on my website or you're only on YouTube, you're missing out on my social media too. And I tell the people on social media, you're missing out on the website. You're missing out on YouTube. The best thing to do is be everywhere I'm at. So be sure to check me out wherever we're not already connected. And now, without any further ado, here is the Black Star review of Clinamen at Park Avenue Armory. When I used to live in houses with porches and carports and back doors, or when I'm back down south, I like to listen to the wind. When it gets to howling, it's really best you go inside, but on a pleasant day, the wind doesn't make its own sound. So really, I like to listen to the wind's influence, rustling through green leaves, flapping a flag out front, or ringing through a wind chime. Add a glass of sweet tea and a rocking chair, and you've got the perfect afternoon. Now, I live in a box 10 stories off the ground. I got plenty sweet tea, but no porch and no rocking chair. The sound of the wind's influence is no match for cars and city buses, Bluetooth speakers, and neighbors in friendly parley. It isn't until visiting friends point out the ever-present din of city life that I remember the sounds below the street noise. This summer, the Park Avenue Armory has opened its largest space to an installation that silences the avenue's constant hum and replaces the blinding white of the summer sun with a dark expanse. There is one bright light from the ceiling, reflected in the cool blue of 3 wide pools that contain an endless stream of bone-colored bowls. The bowls float in these expanses, carried by invisible currents to clink, separate, find new partners, and repeat. The blue pools and bleached light in the brooding drill hall are visually striking, but it's the sound of Céleste Boursier-Mougenot's Clinamen that drew me back to the armory for another visit. Though quietly, the bowls request that you stop and pay attention. On both visits, I sat down cross-legged on the edge of the pool and closed my eyes. It was the closest I'd felt to hearing the comfort of a wind chime in a very long time, and it felt like noticing the color purple in a field of green. When you hear wind chimes, it's a reminder of spirit, explained Ming Smith, ahead of her 2024 photo exhibition set to ambient sounds by her son Mingus. You can't see air, but it's manifest in 2 bodies of glass meeting each other. It's a minor sound, not overbearing like an orchestra. French artist, musician, composer Céleste Boursier-Mougenot has managed to engineer just enough unpredictability to deliver an experience that feels divine, as surprising as wind, as sporadic as raindrops, as flighty as the swerve of atoms, and this is where the work gets its name. The intelligent design of the universe is echoed in Clinamen. God created for 6 days and rested on the 7th. Boursier-Mougenot's pre-exhibition tuning process is what makes the bowls move as if they have minds of their own. By adjusting variables like water temperature, water currents, and bowl selection, the artist has created a tinkling, rhythm-defying symphony of clinks that are impossible to anticipate. The venue is a variable too. The Armory provides the grandest scale yet for this work, making full use of the sonic and spatial possibilities of the drill hall. This summer in the city came bearing gifts like wise men who traversed afar. A basketball championship, let's go Nets, an endless flow of football fans, and a 7-day wave of extreme heat. Each carries nativity-style significance. We can do anything we set our minds to. It will always be a destination, and the need for climate resilience is beyond dispute. Clinamen, too, is a gift to this city. It's a cool, quiet place to be in the rapidly warming center of everything. With my eyes closed, I flipped through memories of sunny days, gentle winds, soft rains, and thick grass. It didn't always used to flood during summer showers, and a fan used to be enough to get you through the spring. The clinks of Céleste Boursier-Mougenot's floating bowls are just loud enough to evoke natural phenomena, just loud enough to point out what we stand to lose. Clinamen is an aquatic and musical installation by Céleste Boursier-Mougenot in the Wade Thompson Drill Hall at Park Avenue Armory. It is on view from June 10th to August 9th, 2026. I was invited to attend an artist talk and installation preview on June 9th, and I offer my thanks to Resnicow Associates. General admission tickets are $30, with $25 tickets available for seniors, students, and children over 6. There is no teacher discount. The installation is open from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Fridays, and 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays, and the installation is closed on Mondays. Well, that's my review of Clinamen. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a nice place to spend some time. Remember that you can visit my website, blackstarreviews.com, to read more of my reviews, and you can follow me on YouTube to watch more of my reviews, and you can find me on social media to just see a whole bunch of other stuff and some behind the scenes and some interviews that I've done. It's all there. It's everywhere. Since you've been here this long, I really think it would be nice if you left a comment about what you thought of this review and or what you think about this show, especially if you've gone. I'd love to hear from you. Or if you're like, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I'm really sad to miss it, I'd like to hear that too. I just like to know what other people are thinking. With that said, thank you so much for tuning in to another Black Star Review, and I hope to see you at the next one. In the meantime, Black Love and Starlight, stay shining.